Oh, man.
Good day at the office.
No, it's good. That was a good one. Everyone contributed, played well.
The ability for you guys to quickly, efficiently, effectively, repeatedly attack the middle of that zone, it seemed like that was the plan from the outset.
No, I thought for whatever reason, it's always hard for guys to throw it in there, for guys to know that they're open in there. But tonight, we did a good job of getting it in there. I think that got us off to a good start. Yeah, certainly.
The work that you're getting out of a couple of the freshmen, Jeff, and obviously Jermaine as well, just how significant has that been for you guys here during this week?
They have the benefit of watching the older guys. Connor's been out forever, but he was here all, during the summer and all fall and everything. So we have an older group that they're able to watch and sort of learn from and benefit, and that goes a long way, where we haven't, always had that in the past.
Jermaine seems to, with each game, get more comfortable, more involved in the offense. Just comment a little bit about his development from the time he stepped on the campus to now.
I liked his game from the start. Know he had a good feel. He loves basketball. He's coachable. He understands what you're telling him. He picks things up quickly. And again, he's with Rogers in front of him, and even Delaney. You can see Delaney's physicality and energy. So. He was met with that in the summer and the fall. So he's kept up, with them as far as sort of just working on a daily basis. I think he's going to continue to get better. Yeah, it's good. It's great. He's coachable, great kid to work with.
And in recruiting and bringing in a kid like that, how often do you see a more traditional back to the basket type of big in today's basketball that you can bring in and work with on this level?
Yeah, well, not his size. It's like if you play like today, like Albany, they're really good freshmen. But it's like you got to find a guy a little small if you're going to ask him to do so much stuff. But so like you said, Jermaine, it's unusual for a kid to be that big and to be able to, want to throw him the ball and have him make decisions and throw passes and all that kind of stuff. So.
Matt was very, when he was in here a moment ago, very grounded, kind of staying in the moment and whatnot, but also pretty encouraged by the fact that you guys are doing this without some guys at this point. It almost creates the question of, how hard is it going to be to reintegrate guys if you're playing this well? But at this point, how encouraging is it that you're not just winning, but really playing well?
Yeah. Well, everybody, we don't have like a first team, second team. Everybody gets to do everything every day in our practices. So they're all essentially kind of ready to get in there. I think, Lincoln's making the most of his minutes, and Lorenzo and, Jeff and everybody. So it'll be the same. It'll be obviously great to have those guys back. But it's a long season, and you need everybody, and, league play will be way different, so it's like that's a whole different, thing. So we'll need guys that have been, through that when that time comes.
I think you talked a little bit about this after the Georgetown game last week, but just in terms of the team's development, even with the absences and whatnot, this feels like it's probably a little further along than it's been for you guys in a while.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it, no doubt. Probably ever, just because like what I said. We've had, Johnny and Colin and Rod. This is their third year here, so it's like they've been around. So you're not repeating yourself, and the younger guys are learning. Eli and Delaney were the same last year. They had a little bit of a benefit, but now you have, you got good fifth-year guys, good seniors, good juniors, good sophomores, so the freshmen can kind of sort of follow their lead. So it's important, it's important to be old.
Just one more thing. You spoke about how you practice and how guys are integrating in practice. If someone hadn't seen you play, they wouldn't have known that you're missing the three main guys. Is that a product of kind of your philosophy and how you do prepare your team to play in the game?
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm answering the question. We stress just throwing it to the open guy. So I think that's what the guys did tonight. So it doesn't matter who's open. That's the guy who gets the ball. That's the guy, if you're open for a three, you shoot it. And I have confidence in all these guys sort of throwing the pass, making the shot, driving, posting, whatever it may be. So it's I think it's sort of a bit of that, I would say. All right, guys, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that last comment I will use in my next practice.